I'm Devin. This is Couchsurfing with CSP, and this is my couch. Thank you for coming again to my living room. I'm very excited to find different ways to connect with the USM community about the work that CSP does. I'm also just really into crafts, so we're going to be doing another craft today, and also these videos give me a really good reason to wear something other than my sweatpants. So part of this is just my self-care. So what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be making something out of some old jeans that I had lying around. Why jeans, you ask? April 29th is Denim Day. And Denim Day is a time that by wearing jeans or wearing a denim shirt or anything like that, that is a sign of support for survivors of sexual violence. It's also a way that we can raise our voices to say that we are against rape culture and victim blaming. And so by doing this one act, we're really saying a lot, and I think that's really, really important. And so on that day, we're going to be sharing pictures of people sharing their commitment to these values and wearing denim. So you just need some old jeans. You need some scissors. Jeans are pretty tough to cut through, so I brought 2 pairs. Not because I'm going to use them at the same time, but because I don't remember which ones are better. And we're going to take jeans and just weave them in a circle and make something out of it. Depending on how many jeans you use, you'll make a bigger circle. I'm thinking what I have, 2 pairs of jeans, is I'm likely to make something along the lines of like a placemat or like a nice thing for my coffee table or something. I don't know what that would be called. It's not like an accent piece. A tiny, tiny rug. But truthfully, you could get enough jeans to make an actual sized rug if you were so inclined. So, got these 2 pairs of jeans, and what I'm gonna do first is I'm gonna cut out the seams. I don't really think it matters that much to have everything perfect, because we're just gonna be kind of weaving it. So it doesn't have to be like perfect straight lines or anything like that. So I'm gonna cut, I'll probably stop up around here, and then I'll have to stop a little lower with the back side because this will be extra too thick with the pocket on it, but I'm just gonna cut out the seams, and then from there we'll go on. I'm really nervous. I just had to go put on deodorant before this because I was sweating. It's fine. Okay. So I have one leg. You can see I cut down no seam on this side, but I'm still gonna have to cut the seam off this side. So I'm gonna do that with both pairs of jeans, both legs. I won't say that this won't be time consuming. 4 legs altogether, or however many jeans you use, that many legs. Snip them. Yeah. Keeping it taut helps, I just figured out. Use whatever you have available. Another person? No? Use your foot. Oh my gosh, yes. So much quicker. I think 8. I have 8 legs. Kind of. So what we're going to do is we're going to take each of them. I'm going to even it out a little bit. But we're going to cut down and make strips of each of them. So about an inch or so. I have my very professional tape measure, but it really doesn't have to be an exact science. So just try to make them relatively similar. Cut down long strips, and then we'll move on to our next step. Okay, did it. You can say, maybe it took me a long time, but you can just put on like a podcast or a movie or whatever. It was pretty painless, just a little mundane, but I think it was worth it. So I took out 10. Some are a little bit shorter than the others, so I made sure that all these are the same length. So I'm going to show you a tying technique, because we're actually now going to loop all these together into a really long ribbon. This is starting to feel ridiculous. I'm really nervous. What if it doesn't work out? Oh. So you just take one of these, one of your guys. You're just going to fold it down. So basically every single one is going to have this. And you're just going to do a small little slit in it. You're going to take another small little slit in it. And now what I can do is I'm going to put one through the other. I don't know why I put the cameras over our way so that I have to lean into this now. I'm going to put it through, and then I'm actually going to fold this one inside of itself. There's probably a name for this knot. It might even be something as simple as it's not a slip knot. Remember slip knot? Yeah. Okay, and then you can see now I've done this, but I'm just going to keep pulling it tight. But basically, I'm going to become more confident at that. And I'm just going to do it over and over and over and over and over again. Make one really, really long ribbon. All right, good luck. So, you may notice that my outfit has changed. And that is because putting all these together and then rolling them up on this wooden spoon took a really long time. When I blew my nose this morning, jeans came out of, not a pair of jeans, but like denim came out of my nose. So, day 2 of this craft, back in it. So now what I'm going to do, I still have my 10 that I reserved, and I'm just going to cross them all over each other. They're just going to have one center in the middle, like that asterisk. Maybe I mentioned, maybe I didn't. It was yesterday, I don't remember. So I'm just going to tie little strips to keep the middle part mostly together. But I'm going to unwind a little bit of one, and then I'm going to tie it to one leg very close to the center. And that is where I will start. Instead of 20 legs, I need it to be 19. So, I'm going to cut off a leg. So I have one tied on, and honestly, it's just going to be another like pretty slow process, but it's just under, over, under, over, under, over, all the way around until the end of time. Every now and then I'll probably like pull the legs to make sure they're tight, but basically you just want to make sure you pull them taut every now and then, and maybe scooch down your weaving, but you know, just under, over, in a spiral, forever and ever, like so. Okay, so I wove forever. I actually have a fair amount of this left, but I reached a point of how the size that I liked them at. And what I can do is the one that I was weaving around with, I trimmed it. I lost it. Oh, here it is. And then I'm just going to tie it to one of the octopus legs. And I just have to tie it once because I'm going to be weaving all the legs in, so it will actually kind of like hold itself in place, sort of. But I'm going to trim all the legs a little bit. And then what I'll do is I'll just weave them in, just kind of stick them into the underside, under some of these things. But here you go. Here's my little, I don't know, plant mat maybe. I could put a plant on top of this. So I'm going to post a picture of this, even though some of you will have already seen it. But here's one way that I could post pictures of denim for Denim Day, April 29th. It's Wednesday. And remember, that's the way that we can all, just by showing or wearing denim, we can show our support for survivors of sexual violence. And we can also show that we protest rape culture and victim blaming. So send me your pictures if you took all the time to do this. Wear denim and stay in touch.